Okay, so I rejoined. I'm a bunny, more like a cool rabbit, let's just say, but bunny for all intents and purposes. And it's me and my big giant Hagrid baby, and we pop up, and all of a sudden, me and my big
Aranus,
giant, our boy, who we've been doing some good murdering with lately. Like, did we get off on a rough start? Yes, we did. Did we do a couple of cool assassinations together? Yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like, man, I'm really finally part of the group. Everyone's looking after Zergo, even though he's a giant Hagrid baby now. Everyone's trying to take care of him. Everyone sort of keeps this creepy stalker guy at bay. And then all of a sudden, Aranus turns into what I can only describe as a demon from hell. I don't know if that's really where he was from, but he goes nuts. And me being the excellent bunny warrior that I am, I immediately just start trying to murder him because I knew what was coming. I knew there was no coming back for this guy. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. We fought for a little bit, and then at a certain point, Demon Aranus. I don't even want to say that it's Aranus because I don't know what's going on yet, but Demon Aranus hurls me to the ninth circle of hell. And as I'm falling, I realize this is it for your girl. She's not doing good. And I'm thinking as Zergo, and I light up that last Marlboro Red. Down to four left. I look at my pack and I'm like, man, only four Marlboros left, but I don't think I'm going to have a chance to smoke these. So I light one up. And I'm sitting there in hell, just waiting, crisscross applesauce, thinking about what's going to happen when I return to the mortal plane. There's fire all around me. I have it in my notes, do a cool thing where I light my cigarette off the hellfire. That was cool.
you got a
I
good
wrote
point for
that.
that. I
Yeah,
remember
so
that.
cool. That was a cool point. Um, so we had that going on. I reemerge completely dead. Don't know what's going on. I'm blackout for like 60% of what I assume our time that I'm recapping is. I wake up at one point, then I die again. Aranus kills me again. That wasn't fun. Then I wake up again, and we finally start doing some damage to him, and by the time we're about to like take over the battle, and Aranis is on his last legs. He's really wobbling, and he's sort of whimpering and acting like a little baby, and like he's saying, please help me, please help me, please help me. These are all notes I have, so this must be right. And he turns back into Aranis at some point, and we immediately hog tie him and make sure me and Stag and Booterbot agree that we're going to make sure that no matter what, every night from now on, we're going to hogtie this guy as tight as we can using all our rope skills to make sure that if he does turn into one of these people again, we at least have a little bit of advantage because, boy, we were outgunned. And then I believe I went to sleep at that point. Oh no, sorry. I missed a key section. Both me and Elroy are afraid at some point. Elroy decides he's gonna run back and try and escape, somewhat because we told him that he needs to leave. Then he says something about how he's going to tell his dad. So I immediately shoot two arrows at his head during the sort of, I don't want to say zombie invasion, but zombie attack of some sort. I try and leave him as bait for the zombies so we can escape, not realizing that we needed to escape through the portal with the zombies. Crucial user error. But I can't remember if he lives or dies. Not important to me at all. Because me and Zergo are chilling and now ready to take back on this zombie horde that could potentially be waiting outside the portal, though I don't have it in my notes and I don't believe I looked out, so I'm going to say I don't know what happened.
So, Aaron, what'd you get on your decks?
Straight one, dog. Nice. Okay, so you slip, you fall. The toads are poisonous. As you fall, you land on some of them. They shoot out a little bit of this green ooze. You are going to have disadvantage on dex. You'll have a -8 on dex, actually, for an hour. And roll me a constitution save to see if you are going to get any damage for that. And Chris, Chris, you're flying, and
Yeah.
Matt's flying. Yeah.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. So you get, let's just say 2d6. You're gonna get 7 damage, and we'll just play as the other guys are not playing right now, and they're gonna jump in at some point soon. You will. They'll just take whatever the negatives are that you take as well, and how I deem fit. So okay, so you slip and you fall. At the same time, though, you turn your head, Aaron, and you see zombies behind, coming from where you guys just were coming from. Not moving so quickly, but just piling together. And Matt, how many were there?
There were 10.
So 10 plus 5, so they're 15. So you see 15 zombies start to wander towards the toad area, and it's up to you as to how you want to handle this. If you guys want to decide to move forward, do you want to save the people, fight the zombies? Do you want to, however you want to do it?
Is Aranis trapped? Like, is he stuck? Or he's just fucked up?
Thank you. Yeah, did I fall off the thing and I'm not on it?
You're dizzy, and you just have negative. You're just gonna have disadvantage on your dex saves.
Okay, but he's not. We're not leaving him behind, right?
No.
Okay, well, I say we push through.
That's entirely up to you. Is everyone in agreement with that?
I agree.
All right. So you push through. As you push through and go along down the street, I'll just move you guys forward a little bit. You're going to start hearing noise, and your perception checks, open perception or passive perception, will allow you to see that some of the older people are starting to get attacked and murdered by the oncoming zombie assault. So there's 15. Now, halfway through this, it's Aaron's turn. No, sorry, it's Chris's turn. Chris, roll me a D100.
86.
86. So let's go to the next one. Just go passing back and forth between these two. 86. As you guys are running down away from the toads, a wizard approaches the party, and he says he's on the verge of a great breakthrough. Hey, I'm on the verge of a great breakthrough. I haven't seen the likes of you in a while, or of a likes of you type in a while. A centaur and a robot. That's a mysterious and questionable. A cute bunny too. What a group this is. He says, I'm on the verge of a great breakthrough that will make me rich. But he needs some help. He says, but I do need some herbs at this shop down the street. I could offer you some help, some treasure of kind, if you were to get me some herbs.
Okay.
The shop has cut off my line of credit. You see, as I can't really afford the herbs myself. But maybe you guys could open up your own line of credit with the herb shop, and perhaps help.
What are you going to give to us?
Well, I have all sorts of trinkets and whatnot, but this particular breakthrough might be worth your while.
Chris?
Well, are there's there's still zombies around?
Oh yeah, he hasn't. This guy doesn't know.
Yeah. Well, I think with all the shit that's going on right now, you could probably just steal the herbs, and we is it in this direction? I'll point to the direction we're going.
He says, "Yes,
Well, follow us
it's
and
down the block."
follow us, and we can get you those herbs. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so
We'll still take whatever you're going to give us, but we can get you those herbs.
I'll just make this guy blue. Now, Chris, how would you like for as you guys start walking down the street towards the herb shop, which will be the last house on the left. This one, which I'll turn purple, is the herb shop. You guys get about halfway, and you can roll me a d20.
8.
8. So 13 zombies come out around the corner. Actually, from this house, 13 zombies pop out. Boom, 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 boom. How would you guys like to proceed? Would you guys like to try to fend off and see this? This guy says, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Zombies!" Well, if you guys could perhaps maybe fend these zombies off, I could go inside and maybe find the herbs myself.
I will say, I got this, and I'll grab my lute and strum a chord and cast, where the hell is the spell? Hypnotic Pattern on all the zombies.
I say we leave this guy for bait. Leave this guy for the zombies. This guy's a jerk.
If we get something good, we're just bailing.
No. It's your thing. You're fine.
Well, do we have a minute? Are we recouped?
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Ernest, how you doing down there?
I am I'm feeling a little sluggish, but I'm okay, I guess.
Hold on, let's take a minute, Ernest. See if you can recoup yourself, and I'll cast hypnotic patterns on these zombies. Go quick, go get your herbs while we're taking care of our friend here.
All right, I'm gonna I guess see if there's anything that. Oh, I'm gonna dig into my pouch. I'm gonna grab one of my random potions and see if it works. I have a green potion. I was gonna like, fuck it, I have to keep it onto this. And I'm just gonna take it off and just start drinking it.
Do we know what it is?
No, it's like one of those random potions that we found at some point.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Oh, we bought at the shops where we got healing potions and random stuff.
In Trigard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find where it is in my notes.
Yeah, it just says green potion on here on my thing.
Yeah, we got 2 poison and 2 random.
I have 4 random, 2 healing, and 2 poison.
So I have
each got 4
potion,
random?
a green potion. I don't know. I got a black
potion.
Yeah,
it's one red, 1 random, and one green for poison. Those are what my notes say.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
A D100. Oh, I gotta type
a lot of D100s tonight.
All right, I'm marking off the spell.
I like it. We need more
D100s. Oh wait, that's not a D100. Sorry, it didn't roll 100. Hold on a sec. That was
That's all right.
No, roll 40. Oh, that's funny.
40. Let's see.
That's funny. I put D100 and then it just took me to a 6-sided and it just gave me a 4 and told me to leave.
Okay, you feel incredibly strong. You now have the strength of a frost giant.
Nice.
For 2 hours.
Nice.
Nice.
which is 23 strength.
23.
All of a sudden,
Nice.
Aaron, you feel this. You feel like all this. Your veins are. You're very vascular at the moment. Your veins are
Wait,
pulsating.
I'm really excited that Aaron is strength of a frost giant and no dexterity. That is a fantastic combo.
That's a great combo. I feel like it works. It really works.
He's just the biggest brute. He's basically, I don't know if anyone else saw Furiosa yet, but he's basically like a freaking Furiosa character.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but I got to.
Not to meta, but go see Furiosa.
So the zombies are coming. You take out this potion, you drink it, and the wizard is saying, "Oh, you, sir, what's your name?" He points to Aaron. Aranis.
I am Aranis.
Aranis, please go inside and get me the phoenix feather flakes. It should be in a glowing red jar.
I can do that without a problem. I'm so strong. And I'm just gonna go off and.
Okay. You enter this this tavern. I'm assuming you just want to go walk into the store. You see this store. It says Mel Pills.
Sorry, you said strength of 21.
23. It
23.
says Mel Pills. Herbs and supplies. Mel Pills, herbs and supplies. And you walk in, and there's a zombie. There's one zombie in there munching on. You can only imagine is a gentleman named Melpill, who looks like a small gnome. The zombies just sort of picked him up and has already been eating him for a little bit of time. And the zombie rolls his initiative is 4. But you'll keep your initiative,
Okay.
and he doesn't see you quite yet. Around the room, you see with your passive perception, it's just a herb shop. Like think of a tea shop of some kind. And there's
no one else is in here, right?
No, it's what you can tell right now. It's just the one zombie, and poor Melpill is just getting munched on.
So I'm feeling incredibly strong, and I know I'm also feeling like my knees aren't quite what they used to be, but I'm still going to stealthily sneak up. But like, I don't know, how would Conan like sneak up on someone? Like that's what I'm imagining.
I think he would hit the guy as hard as he. I don't know if he would. Yeah,
probably like really dramatic, like Scooby-Doo sneaking, right? Like really
the high tiptoe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good stuff. I love that.
He's the chest. Like,
give me a dex. So you want to sneak up and just try to steal the. You want to sneak around the zombies? What you're trying to do?
No, I'm going to sneak up to the zombie and clobber him.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a stealth with a disadvantage against the zombies.
And then it's a minus 8, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 19 and 18. So 18 minus 8 is 10.
Okay. Okay. Zombie is unaware of your. He's still munching. It's so delicious. This Melpill. This Melpill guy is just absolutely delicious.
Brock is jealous.
I bring the sword up and I'm just like, I'm so fucking stealthy, and I just cut across his head. So I swing with the true blade. I hit 19.
That hits.
Do I have advantage on my attack?
You certainly do.
Okay, and so 19 so 19 hits. So I'm gonna attack with that's 10 damage, and then sneak attack. 22, so 32 damage.
Nice. Describe your kill of the zombie.
Nice. So I walk in, I see this zombie chowing down on this gnome. I notice no one else is in there. I'm like, this isn't right. And I just sneak up on him as quickly as I can and as stealthily as I can, despite my knees not feeling quite like they used to. And I'm behind him. I just bring up the sword and take his head off. Because it's a zombie. You got to cut the head in half. You got to make sure to destroy the brain.
Right. Right.
And then I kill the gnome. Just like double tap the gnome also because I
Just
don't want
making sure.
No, just
I
to
don't
be
want him to
safe.
turn into
Good
a
idea.
zombie while I'm going through the
Cool
shelf.
point for Aranis. Cool
Yeah.
point for Aranis.
Okay. You go through. So now, you will find you're in a random herb shop.
I
And
yell in from the window. You have 50 seconds. Hurry up.
yeah. Yeah, you see something called cinder leaf. You see another thing called smoldering ivy, and then you see
I'm
this.
gonna-
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. So how close is Stag to the window? On the
We're-
outside?
You
we're
guys can all be
outside.
you guys can all be outside. I would say.
I
say
would have
that
lowered
yes.
us to like just outside.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk out. I'm like, toss me the sack.
I don't have a sack.
The
What the
wizard.
fuck are you talking about?
Don't you have a bottomless sack?
No. That meta. That was Lone Star.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Thanks for bringing it up.
I turn to Stag immediately, and I say, "This motherfucker's losing his mind again. Get ready. He's about to go demon mode." I'm like, he's asking about bags. I was like, what is going on? And I start to draw my bow, and I aim it directly at Aranis. I don't fire. I'm just like, oh my god, here we go again.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, don't. I'm feeling not quite myself, but I'm fine. I'm still me. I don't know why I'm so antsy.
He
Don't
drank a
listen.
random potion. It's not what
Okay,
we fought
okay.
before.
listen,
I
everyone.
put my arm around Stag, and I'm like, if you say so, let's calm down. We'll all calm down a little bit.
So basically, I'm just gonna turn back into the shop, and I'm just gonna start putting as much stuff into my backpack as I can, just
All right.
indiscriminately. I'm just gonna start stuffing it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll give you roll. So roll me a d20.
D20.
Yep.
So basically, he said I had 50 seconds, so I'll say I wasted 10 seconds asking for the sack, and then wasted 5 more seconds going back, and then I spent. So that's
15.
So I'll spend the next 25 seconds like supermarket that supermarket show
Market
where you go
sweep?
through- Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Roll a
And I'm-
d20. Roll a d20. Let's see.
16.
Okay. So you're gonna get times. Wow. All right. You're gonna get 16. Well, how many random items can you think you? Well, and how many can you carry in your? Do you have a bag? Yeah. you
Yeah, I have my
a bag.
backpack.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you get 24 random herb bottles in your
Good
backpack.
haul. That's a good haul.
That's a pretty good haul.
Random.
Random,
Great
though.
haul.
You never know.
Yeah, and you don't know what they are until
It's a good haul, though. It's a good haul for sure.
Yeah,
It's
you
probably
won't.
all bad stuff.
You won't know what they are until you. Well, I have a random herb generator here, but
Okay.
time is not of the essence. Time is of the essence. So
Right. So I just toss them into the sack and then zip it up and jump back onto the thing.
okay, and the wizard is going to say, "Hey, did you find me my phoenix dust?"
What?
Let's shoot this motherfucker. I'm sick of this guy.
Well, I guess I'll just. I'm not a thief, so I guess I'll just wait for the next morning. As you see, as you guys are your passive perception, the zombies are getting closer from back down near the toad, and also
My
from.
spell's about to wear off.
And these zombies are your friends right now.
They are charmed. They're dancing.
They're just dancing,
They're doing the Macarena.
but they sit there. They're dancing, hey, Macarena. But their face is still. They're like trying to bite you,
Yeah.
but they're doing the Macarena.
Every time it goes, all right, they do a big chomp.
That's hilarious. All right, so you guys get down to the next end of the block. Aranis, roll me, and you guys are heading towards the ball, or do you want to attack these
Yep.
guys with the wizard?
No, we're going to
Okay.
Pedro Ball.
The wizard is going to say, "Thank you." Oh my God! Look at those of those zombies. I must get back to my tower. And he says, "Slaka Shazam!" And he sort of disappears. Casts a spell, and he disappears. And he says, "Thanks for nothing," and disappears. You guys get to the next block, and Aranis, roll me 1d100.
Spencer, tell me when it's been an hour since we left where we fought Aranis.
Well, the toad thing probably didn't take that long, but
No, we breezed. That was like 5 minutes. We went right through that one.
Yeah.
I mean, an hour of just like quick haste is probably take me like walking quickly. I could probably get to Times Square when you get there almost maybe.
Okay.
I mean, Upper West Side to Times Square.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it is.
30-ish minutes if you're walking without stopping.
Yeah. So you guys are going straight towards wherever the thing. Aaron, I need your D100 though, and you are muted.
My bad. It was 91.
91. Damn, you guys are a little high. 91. And I need a D20 as well. D20. There's a parade in the streets. Jesus, these people love to celebrate in this goddamn city. There's a parade in the streets.
Trigard.
A small triumphal procession of a nobleman and his knights and soldiers with a few prisoners in chains. And you see this knight coming up. He's one of Lololo's dwarf knights, and he says, "Oops, that's not it. That's just forget what I just put down." He says, we caught these bandits. They look like the assassins from the Assassin's Guild. You guys were attacking a couple sessions ago in the streets, and you hear him say, Lololo is going to be happy that we caught these assassins. And they're sort of parading in the streets in front of you, and I'll draw the parade in red. And how many, how would you guys like to interact with this encounter here?
Well, this is Chris, right?
No,
this is Aranis. Okay.
Wait. Sorry, I think I missed that. What did you just? What are we?
So you guys are running down the street, and there's a nobleman with his knights dragging a couple prisoners, and they're celebrating in a sort of a victorious triumph over some sort of interaction that they had with the Assassin's Guild. There's one nobleman and there's 5 guards.
5 guards? Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. The zombies are not chasing us. They're not.
No, they're following you.
Yeah. So I would say fuck the prisoners. Let's get past these. Let's skirt these guys and get around them.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put 6 of these guys here. Okay. And now what happened? Okay, so now roll me a d20.
I'm doing that?
No, Aaron is.
Oh. Sorry. I thought you said Matt.
Yeah, me too.
That's okay. I'm allowed to make mistakes.
Oh, shit. Wrong character.
Absolutely not.
A 5.
There are five zombies come out of the corner, but you guys are pushing your guys' way through the parade, and you see the zombie guards start to battle the zombies. It's now you guys are just pushing on towards the church. It's now Ignis. Ignis, roll me a D100. And if you guys would like to change how I'm running this, you let me know.
No, I'm good right now. I'm having a good time. Yeah. Wow. I rolled a 100 and now a 69.
Hey.
I'm on fire.
Wait, how do you roll a D100 on here? Oh, there is a D100.
There's a 100 button, yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that. I just saw the 2 things. I didn't think that was... Oh, okay, cool. So I'm not to use this shit.
Oh, so that was 90... 91.
Wait,
what'd you get? 69?
The only meta thing I have, I got 69. Mm-hmm. The only meta thing I have, Spencer, is we're through. This is our 4th out of 12.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So you guys, a group of hunters. You guys see as you guys are pushing, there are zombies coming everywhere. Matt, roll me. Let's see. The hunters are at your side, and I'll just take one of these guys and put him over here. And they say, meats, leather, claws, and heads. Would you like to decorate your house, or would you like to have a fine meal? Come. They've set up a tent. We have all the trophies that we've got from these magical creatures we've destroyed. We have nice meats that could rejuvenate you or poison your allies. We have skins that are warm to wear and leather for and hide. We also have claws that might be able to be used for weapons, and heads for a maybe, who knows? And one of them says, maybe Lolo might want one for his dear wife. Who knows? Come all. Get your magical creature meats and things. You over there. And he points towards Ignis, right?
Yes.
You over there. Would you like one of these? Come over.
I turn to the group since we're at a steadier moment, and I say, do we want to check out this magical items table of some sort? I feel like they might have something of interest. I don't know. It seems relatively calm at the moment. Why not, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I head over.
I'll lower
trepidatiously go towards the guy.
I'll lower the grandfather clock nearby so you can look from inside.
Okay, so
but I want to still be floating.
Yeah, you'll still be inside.
Okay. Matt, now roll me your d20, and I keep not doing what I wanted to do. So roll me d20.
D20?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So you poke your head inside, and you see that there's a bunch of different, there's some claws, there's some furs. You don't really make out what it is exactly. There's some weird scaly leather-looking stuff and whatnot.
Can I observe how many people are there?
Yeah. What'd you roll on your d20?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
but if it's perception, I would add.
So as you're poking your head in, you see 4 hunters, and they all have their one big table. And there's not too many items, but there's a bunch. But 7 zombies come up from underneath the tent from the backside. And how do they? And you describe what the interaction is here.
Oh, so they pop up, and these hunters are trying to I think is scam me, but could potentially just be a normal sale. And as they're thinking they're slick, I'm staring at these zombies popping up from back at them while I hang out of a clock like I'm a royal from a 15th century carriage. And I lean over and I look at this guy trying to say, come in. And I see the zombies, and I don't do anything. I honestly just relax for a second. I'm like, let's see how this plays out. And I turn back at Stag, and I give him a, sort of palm to the sky motion, like, lift me back up for a second. Let's see what happens. And I said, we might be able to just clean up the remains of this battle. And I tell him to raise me into the sky and let whatever plays out play out.
As I'm getting ready to do that, I'll wiggle some fingers and try and mage hand something from the table and bring it up to us as we're floating up. Nice. A random item that weighs less than 5 pounds, like a claw, 10 pounds.
Okay,
something that's I'll like mage hand a random thing starts floating off the table.
Okay. It will be, roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a 5, a D5. I got a D10.
D10.
Yeah.
A 5.
You get a random head. A head of a. I guess you'll have to do some sort of check to see if you know what it is. But it is, I will tell you, it is scaly.
I did live in the Artemisian forest.
Yes.
But I'll take a note, and I'll just drop it into the clock without really looking at it too much, and I'll check that out later.
Okay. All right, Ignis, are you interested in anything else?
I'm interested in seeing if the zombies will take care of these hunters or if the hunters will take care of the zombies.
That's interesting. The zombies come in, they just want to attack, and they get the surprise with an 18. The hunters have a 13. Zombies go first. Zombies have the attack. They start eating the hunters. The hunters are going to do battle, and you're not going to be standing around to watch unless you want to jump in. But you do see that they are hunters.
I don't want to jump in. But I turn to the group. Are we like ready to move? We're gonna move forward past this.
I'll wink at Ignis. I got this thing. Let's just bounce.
Yeah, that could be cool. We got something out of this. So as we fly away, or as I fly away with Zergo still running under the clock, I reach into my bag and I pull out a grenade. And as we're moving forward, I laugh cynically and I huck the grenade into the room.
Matt, you get a cool point.
Yeah, Matt, you get a cool point.
Yeah, cool point. All right.
Let's
and
just
I just
roll.
and I don't even look back. I just say, "Let's keep going." I don't even need to know the outcome. Like,
Well,
it's
I'll
just
snap my
roll me-
fingers and prestidigitation. Your second Marlboro Red lit in your mouth.
excellent. I like that. I
The
like
second
that
magical one.
I'd like to go ahead and say that I know that there was a thing that we were keeping track. All right, that was not that bad. Listen, for computer crashing, not that bad. I
Not
have
that
to
bad
say.
at all.
It was terrible. The experience was awful on my end. But listen, we're back up and running. And Jake has joined us, so that's the best part.
And
I'm going to blame
After
him.
Agreed.
after we ran past some knights with the prisoners back, or the rogues that attacked us. They start fighting some zombies. We run off. We find some hunters selling stuff. Some zombies attack them, and we head off. And that's where we finally meet you again, Jake.
But I'm still a centaur, and Aaron's
Still riding on your back.
okay.
Jake will go
You're
last.
riding through this, hopping over things.
Yeah.
Jake will
I
go
also
last in
currently have the
initiative.
strength of a frost giant.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Oh,
All right.
Ignis is a bunny, and he's riding in the inside of a grandfather clock with Stag, and it's flying through
Right.
the air.
And Zergo is a giant Hagrid-esque creature running underneath the clock.
Okay, so
So
Aaron.
lots of normal stuff happened since you were last year.
Apparently.
Except for Aranis's midnight extravaganza.
Yeah, so
We didn't even cover the weirdest part yet.
Matt, you threw a grenade into the hut. It explodes, and you hear a lot of noise, and then from the zombies. But you also hear innocent lives of the hunters also dying. You see bodies and parts and flesh from who knows what shooting out. Also, some of those meats and skins fly in the air, and a big poof.
Oh, can I grab one?
And the cloth, no, they're burning them on fire. And the big cloth. This was Solid Snake's.
Well,
Grenade.
we're riding off into the distance
Oh,
in the
true.
grandfather clock. You're smoking your Marlboro Red.
Yeah.
I'm prestidigitation, sparks around you
So let's do
Excellent.
as a bunny.
let's do a Jake here. So we did Ignis, Chris. Actually, we'll keep it in initiative order. Chris, roll
No,
me.
you can put Jake in.
Let's do right after.
Jake can
Ignis.
slip in right there.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jake.
get him in. Get him in
Get him in
after.
now.
Jake, roll me a D100. You are a centaur, but you are also a mind flayer. Remember, but you can finally speak because you are a centaur form. So you can actually talk to the guys instead of in the mind. But you also do have mind. So the way that the centaur works is you have the body of a centaur and the cool like fighting abilities, like you can charge and stuff. But you still have your own. You can levitate and stuff like that. So you can.
I have one question for Sprock. How does your tentacle face work? Is it like the zombies in Blade 2, where it's like your normal face tears open and it's your tentacles to eat brains,
As opposed to
as opposed to like tentacles hanging out or any other way? How would you
I mean, it
imagine
kind
it?
of seems like I have tentacles that are hanging out if you look at the picture behind me.
Well, but as your centaur horse.
Oh, as I'm a no, it would just open up.
Okay.
We'll
Didn't know if
describe.
you had
We will describe
little
that.
little tentacles hanging from their centaur mouth. Awesome.
Okay, so, yes, Jake, give me a D100.
48.
48. I like this one, so we'll keep this one. So 48. You guys half of you are running, sort of hastily walking, I would say, and then the others are sort of floating on a clock. And you guys are in a busy street. There is a zombie invasion behind you, and you come across with a 48. You see this weird thief looking like a rogue. We wouldn't say necessarily a thief. Standing there, and he is trying to. He's holding a sign. This rogue is holding a sign. I misread that, and it says. There's an image on a like a board that he's holding, and it says. Stop stealing our manhole covers. And on the back, so he's wearing a board. Think like Die Hard 3. He's wearing a board on the front and the back, and on the front it says, "I stole manhole covers," and it says, "Stop stealing our manholes covers."
So it's equally as offensive as Die Hard 3.
No, but it's just that's what I and he's walking back and forth, and on the back of it says "Thief." Manhole stealer, and he says, I've been I was caught here. I have to patrol this area carrying this sign, so be it. And Jake, now roll me a d20.
13.
15 zombies come out of nowhere, and how would you describe them interacting with this? They don't come out
13.
of nowhere, but they come out of these house. Yeah, but I'm gonna add. I get to add 18. I got to add 5 to it. So zombies pour out of these two houses. There's about 18 of them. They start walking towards towards the group of you guys. You guys would be in one group. And he's sort of clueless. Does he see them? Yes, he does. He says, "Oh my God! Don't steal the manhole covers!" Oh, are those zombies? How would you? Well, that's what happens, I guess. The zombies approach. Do you want to save this guy, Jake? Do you want to interact with this guy? He's talking to you, the centaur.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking to me, right? They're attacking.
Yeah. He's saying, "You, centaur, you look like you could be a thief. Don't steal the manhole covers. They make you patrol this area. But, geez, that's a lot of zombies over here. What's happening in this area?" And he's sort of scared.
No, I don't care about saving this guy. He's calling me a thief. Fuck him.
Okay.
Why are they coming up behind him? Or are they about to?
No, they're sort of walking. They're slowly walking towards you guys.
Brock, you want me to grenade this guy for you?
No, it's not worth it.
He's huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
good point. Okay, I'm just making sure. He seems like he
roll.
upsets Brock.
Yeah, let's just go.
I don't want Brock to be mad.
All
I'll
right.
grenade him if you want.
All right, Chris. Roll me a D100.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
So, Sprock, are you levitating now?
He could be.
Yeah, why would I'm not, but I could be.
Okay, well, I just realized I can make the baby fly. And if you can levitate, Aranis is on your back, so then we're all off the ground and we can just like float on.
All right, then I'll do that.
Okay, so I will strum my guitar and cast Fly on Zergo.
What about
For
Butterbot?
them- Oh shit! I forgot. Or I'll put on Booterbot and say, Booterbot, carry Zergo.
You know what's going to happen?
No, Zergo's huge. It's the other way around.
Butterbot is going to take his new grappling hook and he's going to shoot it at the clock, and he's going to hook on to the clock and be dragged. Right?
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
That way, if you guys all
Well,
want to,
Zergo can also carry him, but
Yeah, or I'll do it on Zergo and Zergo say, Zergo, carry Booterbot.
oh, nice. Okay, so Butterbot is being carried. Okay.
And for the next 10 minutes, Zergo's flying.
All right, so you guys are all flying. That's great. Good for me. Chris, roll me a D100. So you guys are now how high up off the ground are you levitating, without out of harm's reach?
For the grandfather clock, we're like
Yeah.
25 feet up.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are pretty much out of harm's way. But I will describe to you what you guys see. Roll me a D100.
68.
Um,
Not as cool as Matt.
You see a girl.
almost, though.
A girl
Close.
chases after a boy who has stolen her toy doll. Oh man, you guys are. So a little girl is chasing after a little boy who's stolen her toy doll. Come back here, she says, and he says, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna do terrible things to this doll. You're not 100% sure if it's a brother or sister, but probably they know each other from they know each other. That's what you get from your passive perceptions. It's a little girl and a boy. The girl is chasing the boy. And Chris, I know you love this stuff.
9.
14 zombies just file out of the house or out of the side street right after the all over these boys. So what would how you can
So
describe
just two
it?
kids, right?
Yeah, you can describe it.
I'll see down and yell down to Booterbot. Oh no, Booterbot's in Zergo's arms, right?
Hmm.
So Booterbot, can you grab them? Carry these kids away from these zombies? I'll
Booterbot.
try and have Booterbot reach down with one hand, grab each kid.
Booterbot is going to take it. I think Booterbot has a net, doesn't he?
Do you think we can coordinate this, Ignis? You help Zergo? These kids don't deserve to die.
Matt, you are muted. Let's see. Where's Booterbot? Booty. Booterbot is going to. I think Booterbot's got a.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was
Or we
muted.
could
Hi, Don.
scooch. Oh yes, Booterbot's not here. We can even scooch down and pick him up on the clock if we need to. I
Yeah,
was
there's
thinking
plenty of room on the
Booter-
clock. We could also just
Yeah.
grenade these two kids.
No, they're just kids.
Oh, okay. They're just
This is
kids.
zombies.
Matt,
All right,
I'll
we'll
say-
save the kids from the
Don't worry.
zombies.
Never
There
mind. You're
are-
right.
there are 16 zombies.
Yep. No,
All right, let's
14
try and
zombies.
save these kids.
So
And you know
I'll
what?
Well,
We've made a
you
point
add
of
5 to
adopting
it, Chris.
and saving children, so
Well, no, I
maybe
rolled
these
a
can
9.
join our clan.
Oh, okay, 14.
Yeah. Well, we did lose one.
Yeah, maybe these people can join our group.
I'll bring the limo over to these kids with the Ignis Queen in the back, smoking a Marlboro Red.
So
Hey,
what's
hop in if you want to live.
so inventory? Booterbot is going to. Booterbot will take his. I think his equipment bag. Let's see.
Oh, he has an
Backpack.
endless bag, I think.
Booterbot's going to take. Who knows what he has? He's going to take his. He's going to take his rope. And he's going to attach it to his. How would he use this stuff? Bag of holding. Yeah, he's got a bag of holding. he's gonna try to lasso the two kids. And how would he do that? I guess he would do a dex, a sleight of hand.
We could just pick them up in the clock. You don't need a
Okay.
booter to do
All
stuff.
right, so
Yeah,
you
we just
grab it.
scoop down.
Okay, so you're two kids up. Let's see if the zombies grab the kids, which I don't think they will.
Before we can get there, can I contest their?
Yeah, you ready?
I've my driving skills with this clock.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So
What are we
we're
rolling?
gonna do
button.
the zombies sleight of hand versus your
My spell casting ability
yeah.
plus
Oh,
my charisma.
wow, that was so close to being a natural 20 for the zombies, but the zombies got a 0.
I got a 19 plus 4, 23.
Nice. Okay,
We
so
do
you
a
go.
power slide into these, knocking over a couple zombies.
Nice. That's a cool point. You get yourself a cool point. So the two kids jump on the clock. The zombies got a 2, but they have a -2 dexterity, so they all sort of fall over and stumble. There are 14. Wow, this tabletop is taking a hit today. And there are 14 zombies there.
And then we'll
so you move
take
on.
off.
Aaron, you roll me a D100. Tabletop is really shit in the bed right now. I think I bet you there's an update that needs to happen, but I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it's on your end because it won't do anything for me either.
Yeah. Okay, so Aaron is in, or is he at a meeting? Aaron,
My
you're
bad. I'm here. I'm here. I'm back now.
give me a D100.
D100. 87.
87. This is your 7th one, guys. 87. A coachman with a carriage pulled up two buffaloes is offering a free ride as a promotion of his new founded business. So this big carriage comes up to you on the street, and here we go. There's a guy inside of it, and he has 2 buffaloes that he is trying to get you to ride. I'll just put the carcass of a cow down to be the
Buffalo.
animal. Yeah. There's 2 of them, and he says, "Hey, get your ride here." He looks at floating Aranis. "You, flyboy up there, would you like to have a ride on my great buffalo that we just got? This is my new business. I'm going to be offering these people rides." Aaron, roll me a d20. Actually, what would you like to do first, and then?
I'm like, I don't know if I want to. I've already got a steed. I'm gonna pat Sprock.
Aranis, why don't we pay this gentleman to take these 2 children safely home?
Oh, fair. Oh,
Ooh.
1 buffalo for
we have-
each.
We do have 2
Oh.
people that could use a ride.
Nice.
Oh, what's the? I see. What's the commotion? Where are you lost? Where are you from? The kids yell. We're near gate. From gate 9. Oh, that's a little bit of a ways. You lost your parents? Yes, I lost my parents. Blah blah blah. And do you want to drop off the kids there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but before I do, I turn to Stag and I'm like, make these kids each a Marlboro Red and let's light it up for them.
I can't do it again today.
Oh, okay.
I do it
All
once
right.
a day.
I take 2 of my Marlboro Reds and I said, "You've been through a lot. You survived a zombie attack. You guys need one of these." And this is what caring parents do. And
Wow.
I light a Marlboro Red for each of them, and I say, "You guys puff deep." and enjoy your buffalo ride.
They sit there. They take a puff. The girl says, "I don't like these. This doesn't taste." The kid starts smoking it. Aaron, roll me a d20.
20.
The kids are coughing, and they are, because of that, they do not have
9.
So,
But they look cool, right?
Another 14. Another 14. Yes, they do look cool. Another 14 zombies pop out of the side streets.
Oh, yo, ride, you fool, ride.
And you see, I mean, there's just a bunch of them. So, let's see.
Oh, what is it? Fly, you fool.
The guy who is trying to sell you the buffalo, he jumps on one, grabs the kids, leaves his cart, and he pushes through, and he falls off and starts to get the zombies start to attack him, and that attack sort of draws the attention of the other zombies, and you hear him start yelling, "Ah, my business was just starting to flourish." And as he does,
cool
the
point,
zombies,
Spencer, cool point.
yeah, thanks. The zombies consume him, but the kids ride off on the buffalo down the street, hopefully to see their who knows where they end up.
Riding off in the sunset, smoking Marlboro Red.
You guys are gonna push ahead, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're past this one.
Okay.
Wait, so we're halfway now, right?
Yeah.
This is now number 6.
Well, no, that was 7. You're more than halfway. Ignis is up. Ignis, roll me a
D100, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't roll any cooler numbers than I've already rolled.
Yeah, a 1, I guess, is like the next.
Yeah, 29. That's no 100 or 69. I can't
I
lie.
wonder, like, if you roll one that has already been rolled. Wow, I was gonna say something nasty was gonna happen. This one's already been rolled, so we'll go under the next session.
Do you want me to just roll again?
No, I don't.
Now you get to pick what you want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna tell me what happens here.
Like from whole cloth? Because I can if you want.
Go for it.
A man. Here we go. The party comes. There's a beggar comes out of nowhere. Oh, please! I'll take anything. Money. Change. He says change. Magic items. Any sort of change to help the weak and struggling on the streets of Trigard. No one cares. As you get closer to him, Ignis, roll me a.
I yell out us neither, motherfucker.
Roll me a perception check.
I don't care about you. Ooh, 17.
You see that this beggar has a tail, and he's one of the rat folk of the city. That you just know that the commoners in the city don't like the rat folk. That's all you've known from the bar talk and the banter between everyone in the city over the past couple sessions. You just know that there's the rat people. I'll take anything that you have. Anything, please. Now roll me a d20 and tell me what happens.
I rolled another d20.
Yeah, what was the d20 roll for the?
Oh no, that was a perception. Sorry, hold on. I rolled a 13.
13. So 18 zombies pop out around this guy. Oh, please help me. I could use a sandwich if you had one.
I take out of my bag one Lololo, the currency, and I flip it at him, and I say, "Call someone who can help." And I turn at everyone else, and I say, "Let's keep going, because this guy's not worth saving."
This guy's not gonna last.
He says, "Thank you so much." And as you guys zip by, the zombies start to. Let's see if he gets away. No, actually. You see him make way for he starts to head out towards the side streets, and you see zombie. Oof, that roll sucks. You see a couple more zombies push their way out of the side street that he just came from, hinting at the fact that he's probably getting consumed. Jake, roll me a D100.
Wow. $67, $61, $61.
61, baby. This is yours. This is your big moment. A person is standing at a small street-side stall selling trinkets that they claim are protective charms.
Ooh.
Get your charms here. Get your charms. And he looks at you. You, centaurish, floating centaur. Weirdly enough. Here. There you are. What a striking thing to see, a floating centaur. Well, I've got a whole bunch of trinkets that could that you might be able to use. They seem to have some sort of protective charm, each one of them.
Do you know the difference?
Give me what? Do I know the difference of what? Do I know the difference of what?
The different charms.
Sure. This copper one could protect you from the elements, and this brass one could do probably a little more. These glass beads, if you were to wear them, I've heard give you some sort of aura of protection against other forms of damages, but I'm not 100% sure. You might need to take some studying. There are some feathers, and give me a perception check.
$15.
He says, "I will sell you this," and he holds you a little bag of trinkets. Not a bag of trinkets, but he holds you this like weird looking, put together, quickly pile. It looks like a pile of junk in the form of like a larger sort of vest, made out of copper, brass, glass beads, feathers, and other what some would think street garbage. 4 lololos, and I will. This could be yours.
How much for your whole shop?
All of these things fascinate me. We will take them.
4 lololos, please.
No.
All of them.
No. We're just taking all of them.
I don't like this at all. Roll me a d20. I'm gonna make my note is gonna be garbage necklace.
Can I slap
5.
the horse's ass?
5.
So 10 zombies again start walking towards the group, and they get closer and closer to this guy. The streets are filling up with zombies. And
So I'm going to point out to this guy that the streets are filling up with zombies behind him, and he only has a matter of moments. So we're just going to start taking all of his things, and he better run.
oh my goodness, give me a ride and they're yours.
You are the centaur, so I feel like it's a ride on you.
Obviously. Is there enough room with Aranis? Yeah.
Aranis can get snuggled in.
All right, but this guy's going in front of Aranis so that Aranis can stab him and slice his throat if need be at a moment's notice.
Good call.
Okay, so you picked up the rat beggar. No, the street seller.
Street seller, and all of his charms, which each of you will grab off of his desk because I don't have any hands.
We'll pile it into the clock.
Yeah. The clock is our safe at this point.
All right, so that's going to be
And then we move on.
3
Wait,
garbage.
let's get a quantity. Yeah.
3 garbage garbage trinkets. I'll make a note. 61 garbage trinkets.
I turn
Go
to
trinket.
Stag and I say, mark down those garbage trinkets.
I'm writing it down.
What is his name? I asked him what his name is.
My name is... Why, sure. What is your name?
That's not important. You're getting on my back.
My name is... That's weird. My name is Hamlet.
All right, Hamlet. Aranis, you watch this guy real close.
Yeah, Aranis, it sounds like a fake name.
Slice his throat.
You guys...
casually drape my arm over his shoulder, and he's gonna feel something poking to his ribs.
Insert...
Out this brief
Aranis.
spot.
Insert, yeah.
And then your
It's
two arms
not
wrap
a
around.
knife.
I didn't
It's not a
know...
knife. It's
Yeah,
poking into its ribs.
I
It's
didn't-
something else.
yeah. It's, to be all Shakespearean about it, it's an unsheathed sword.
Cool point.
Full point, Spencer.
Cool boy.
You sick fuck. Okay. Let's see. Stag, your turn. Give me a D100.
Is this number 10?
This is number
This
10.
is number 10. A 20.
Okay.
You see a big temple up ahead, down the block actually. You got a what? What'd you get?
A 20.
20.
Oh, Spencer, did you hit record?
I did. Oh, don't worry, I did. Roll high and subscribe. 20. Wow, there's a
Promo
bunch
code
of
to hand.
there's a bunch of weird. A sudden gust of wind sweeps through the streets, knocking over a nearby fruit vendor's stall. And the vendor says, "Oh, my fruit!" There's a lot of sellers here, but I guess there would be because it's a huge metropolis. My fruits on the ground in pink.
Oh.
There's a bunch of fruit. And the vendor, his truck flipped over, and that's because he just hit something on the street, and it turned out to...
Wind came and knocked it
Yeah,
over.
yeah, wind came and knocked over, sorry. And he says, "You, flying hero-ish gentleman looking. No, you're not. What are you? You are not turned into anything. So you up there, flyer. Maybe you and your friends can help me pick up my fruit. It seemed to have fallen over." And you see that he's somewhat of an elderly gentleman.
Is all the fruit out of the stand?
Or
Or is it like part way in still?
a bunch of it has fallen onto the floor, and he's trying to do what he can to pick it up.
Is anything broken on his cart?
No, the cart just blew over.
Okay. Well, I'm not the strongest, but I'll scoot down next to it and tell the grandfather clock I'll take one end of the pendulum and swing it over, and it becomes this clock's arm. Since it can actually fight and do other things. So you see this pendulum hanging out, and I'm going to have it grab the side of the cart and then fly to try and upright it.
That's funny. Okay. And so it's going to start to...
Do you need me to roll anything for that? Or
yeah,
is it
roll me the clock's
Duck's strength.
strength, yeah.
Okay, where is it? Dancing item. Strength. All right, +4. That's a 19. Yeah. you got it.
Okay, so all of a sudden the fruit starts to get scooped up a little bit, and he says, "Oh, thank you so much," and he throws you 6 apples, and he throws you a mixture: two apples, 2 pears, and 2 oranges. Thank you so much for your help. Now roll me your D20, Chris.
I rolled a 1.
So 6 zombies come out and they start to walk towards this this guy. Do you want to try to save him?
I'll be. Oh shit! There's the zombies. You might want to get out of here. Grab your shit and go.
He is going to. He's an elderly man, so he'll. Wow, it's a 2. So it's. He trips, falls. The zombie.
Can I
Yeah,
give him
sure.
a bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Add a D10.
14. He starts to hobble. He starts to hobble away, and oh my God, he's stuck. Now this man is stuck between his cart of fruits and the zombies. He says, "Oh, that's my livelihood there. I'll try to push my fruit cart." And the fruit cart gets stuck again. And with a 2, the gust of wind comes back and flips the fruit cart on himself as well as a couple of the zombies, pinning him to the ground, and all you hear is the munching of apples.
Well, let's float on.
11. Who's this now? Aaron. D100. Let's go back to the other
I'll
list.
hand Ignis
D100.
choice of the apple, pear, or orange.
Oh, thank you so much.
49.
I'll take the apple pear.
There are 2 flirtations that I've noted this session. We'll roll for
This
those
whole
later.
entire ride has been flirting.
Yeah. What'd you get, Aaron?
I can't deny it.
49.
49. The PC with the most languages. Who's that?
Well,
Sprock?
that's
Languages?
gotta be
I think that
Sprock.
might be me.
I would say Ignis.
yeah, not me.
Sprock.
I speak
I only
8,
have
9
like
languages.
3, right?
Sprock has Drow, High Elf, Illithid.
No,
although
8
that's
languages.
not like necessarily a
Language, like a brain meld.
commune with nature. Yeah. How many do you have, Matt?
I have Common, Draconic, Elvish, Goblin, Orc, Thieves' Cant, I don't know what that is, and Undercommon.
Okay.
Plus I have everything that Zergo has, which in this case is also Illithid.
Yeah, I think he has the most.
All right.
Yeah, he definitely has the most.
Wait,
You guys-
unless it's
and this is
bad
perfect.
that whatever's about to happen,
Matt.
then I lied about how many I had.
Matt,
That's-
you notice that there's laundry drying on a twine in the alley.
Okay.
And
What do you do with that?
give me a perception check.
$23.
You see that the laundry is hanging in a way that it spells something. So you know how you go down the side streets and you see that the laces are tied together, and you know that's like the drug symbol or whatever of the sneakers above on the telephone wires. You look
Yeah, I
over
know
here
what
and
you mean.
you see
Yeah.
that there's like a secret message over here. Because you rolled such a high perception, you see that there are symbols that are similar to the assassin's house that you saw, and you see that the purple and black symbols and lettering, and there must be some sort of symbol or some sort of message that the assassins are trying to make out. And it says that with a high perception check, you are able to determine that the assassins have kidnapped a nobleman.
Ooh. How many assassins are there? Do I see? I with my
No,
high perception?
there's a message that just says that.
Sorry. I see.
You know what? We are going to random D&D name generator. Roll me a 1d4.
You got it. That is a 4.
Okay, so it's going to be a male. Now, roll me 1d6.
Four.
Kelder Firefist has been kidnapped.
Okay.
So you look down the laundry, you see all the zombies, and now roll me a d20.
You know what those ones for? 5.
So 10 down the side street that you saw the laundry hanging, you were able to determine that someone named Kelder Firefist has been kidnapped by the assassins in the street, and that it is some sort of nobleman of a kind, and it's just a message for the other assassins that this person has been kidnapped, and there are 10 zombies that from underneath that are walking underneath the laundry in the street. Jake,
right.
Jake, roll me a D100. You guys are so close to the chapel that you guys are trying to reach. Big symbols. You can almost make out some of the architecture on the chapel.
51. 5-1.
Tired of these market vendors. 51. A boy is escorted by 2 city guards. Seems to be some sort of like a prisoner. And he suddenly points at the centaur with his finger and says, "Wait, guys, that's my father." So you see a boy being escorted by 2 city guards, and he points to Jake, who's floating in the air and is a centaur, and he says, "Guards, that's my father. He's right there. He can pay you. He can pay you." And he says, "Papa,
like
Dad, Papa."
What are you holding this boy for?
Well, he was stealing from the vendors, of course. Got a lot of that going around these parts.
Well, with all these zombies around, can you hold him? Like, why can you blame him?
Zombies? What do you mean? Jake, roll me a d20.
Perfect timing.
4.
9 zombies start pop up. Oh my God, there are zombies. One of the potholes in the street busts open, and 9 zombies start to crawl out right next to this boy and the guard. The guards are going to be in blue here, and the boy says, "Father, will you please pay for my fines before we run away?" The guards are holding this kid by shackles, and they sort of have their backs to him, protecting him, but also holding him as a defend against the zombies.
How much do you want? What is his fines?
Well, for stealing, 5 lololos per object, and he stole 1d6. That'll be 15 lololos for the discretion, or the for the annoyance. He will of course have to wear the "I'm a thief" stuff from
just like the
Die Hard 3, yeah.
What do these guards look like? Like, do they look like they'd take a fight, or if we just tried to attack them, they'd run away because they're scared?
They are fully armed.
And there are 9 zombies coming at them too.
Yes, so they are.
I say we let them fight the zombies, and we take the kid behind.
Yeah, I
steal them away. Screw paying them.
I don't think you're in a position to demand this money. I tell them. all these zombies are about to kill you. I think you should just let me unshackle the boy and give him to me.
He said, the boy says, Dad, it'll be easier if you just pay this man anything.
I'm gonna shut up. Let the adults talk now.
Jake, you get a cool point. Yes, sir. The guards start to fight, and they unshackle the boy, and the
We
boy.
take the boy and we leave.
We'll
The
take
boy.
him in the cart.
The boy is mischievous, and he is. Let's see if he's going to go. 16. He is going to slip away from you and run run down the street in the opposite direction of the zombie fight.
All right, well, I say we shrug and move on.
You guys you guys are close now, and I guess it would be Stag. Stag, give me a perception check.
+4. That's an 8. Not great.
Okay. You see this large cathedral, and it has. Let me see. It is dark-colored stone. You see that there are symbols on it, and you got a low perception for the group, is what I'll just say that is.
Okay.
And Ball's symbol.
I'm distracted looking behind me.
There's a lot of skulls everywhere on this cathedral, and you see that there's liquid. There's some liquid that's just being like. There's some nicely sculpted sculptures, and some of them have openings, and this weird colored liquid, you can't really make out the color, seems to be pouring out into a pool that is then
like a fountain.
Yeah, some sort of fountain.
Yeah.
But the pool of water doesn't seem to be getting higher. But you also see a character who you will recognize as King Lololo. And as you get closer, you see that the entire area is surrounded by zombies. And that will be a d20 times 6.
Times
So
6?
16 times 6. So you have it looks like there's 96. There's a zombie horde of 96 zombies between, and you guys are behind Lololo, and as you can see him, he has already started to fight. And you hear him yelling, and you see, as you get closer, you see his dead soldiers on the ground that were protecting him, and you see that there's a massive zombie horde between him and the House of Ball. You can actually hear him say, "You zombie hordes will never get to the House of Ball on my watch." And you see him strike this horde left and right with his massive weapons.
Let's go, boys and girls. I'll yell to the group.
Thank you.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
Let's get them.
Okay.
Turn into
Let's do it.
Yeah, you can, Chris. You can still. I mean,
Yeah.
Jake, you can still. You have all control of all your stuff.
So I will with as soon as I'm flying, I'm gonna dive down in this grandfather clock, still staying about 20 feet in the air, sort of within, where's my spell? Within 30 feet. Yeah, as soon as we get within 30 feet, I will play a little tune on my lute and cast Steelman Strike and attack 5 of these creatures.
All right, everyone is going to roll new initiative. So I'm going to have a zombie horde. There's 96 of them,
And start going to town.
Yeah. So
Ignis, light one up.
I only got one left right now. That's for after. Let's deal with these guys first.
Okay.
But we'll get rid of these zombies. Don't worry.
I got a 17.
21.
All right.
22.
Oh, wow.
What did Jake? What'd you get? 17, 16?
17.
Aaronus, what'd you get? Aaron, what'd you get?
I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
You're rolling
Initiative.
initiative.
Oh, again.
Mhm.
17.
Okay.
Oh, we finally fight. Do I still have this my arm casually draped around my friend's shoulder over here?
Oh yeah, on the back of the horse.
Oh yeah. That was Hamlet. Hamlet, the street seller. Not a fighter though, but he's gonna go. His initiative will be 4. Hamlet.
Sounds like a sex worker.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what he is. Silly sex worker. And Lolo is going to go. Just want to pull up his character sheet. Volnag Lolo.
A king.
He goes 14. And the zombie horde, which will just have one roll, will go 8. Okay. Now, I guess I'll do that after the next session. Okay. Stag, you're up. So you see Lolo in the middle of this battle. He's fighting these zombies, just kicking ass and taking names. And he's like, "You must be zombie too. You must be." Oh yeah, remember he speaks a language that no one knows. So he's like, "Hasta la vista, baby," and then no one knows what that means.
I'll come down and hit 5 people right next to him.
Okay. Roll your. How are you gonna do it?
It's a. Oh shit! So I'll just roll 1 attack, and that goes for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 17 plus 8, so a 25. I assume hits.
Yep.
And I'll just roll it in here, so I don't have to roll a bunch of d10s. Oh yeah, big numbers. Oh shit! So they all take 42 force damage.
42.
Yeah.
How many of them?
Let me see. 5. 5 creatures. So he's trying to wipe out 5 of them.
Okay.
And I'll telekinetically shove another one away from Lolo and yell, "We got you. We'll help clear them out."
It was 22 force damage, you said, or 42?
No, 42.
To 5 of them?
5 creatures, yeah.
All right, so a total of 210 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you see 5 of these things. You see actually more. A bunch of them just fall apart. Pieces of their bodies are just shredded apart by all your force.
My club's smacking heads.
Matt, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Conjure Barrage. Oops. So I am guessing by how these guys are grouped. I don't know how accurate this is, but can you make a 60-foot cone from the center?
Yes.
That's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
How do I do that?
We're doing a bombing run.
Oh, here.
Oh,
I know how to
true.
do
I
it.
forgot what I even forgot we're on the
Measurement from the center.
From us.
yeah, from like
All right, so
the
it's
dead
5
center.
feet. 5 feet is so 1 inch is 5 feet. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be six 6 inches. So if you're in the center here, that'll be like this whole the majority of the middle.
Well,
Yeah,
that'd be
like
12 inches if 5 was 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 12 inches. I'm covering everything, baby.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Taking
You're
the
good to-
whole, yeah.
Almost everything.
Almost everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone must make a dexterity saving throw.
So that's gonna
I don't know if you
be
want to just do that as a group,
yeah.
like one throw for 75 of them.
Let's do 75. A dex save.
A dex save, yeah.
Let's see.
We definitely
Roll
got Lolo's
D
back.
20. Roll 75 D20. Does that do it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. Now they have. Okay, so what was what did I have to make?
15.
All right, so
I mean, you could just divide it by
yeah,
75.
it's 16 made it.
Oh, 16 out of the 75?
Yeah. They have
Okay,
minus 2
so
dexterity too, so
59, take the full.
so that's 16 on the full and 8 on the half.
yeah, just tell me what the total damage
That's
is.
944 damage for the full.
Yeah, and then another.
And then 16
How many were
times
left?
8, 128 for the halved.
Yeah.
So how much damage total?
1072.
All right, so half of the group, just piles of bodies.
Well, you
And
cleared the way.
Lolo looks back and he's like, nice, I like this. And it splits the group into two. That's a cool
It looked
point.
like that scene in Game of Thrones when they killed that one kid with like 10 billion arrows for some reason.
I think you're thinking of
Where he didn't zigzag.
No, because that's just the one guy. Isn't there someone that they
No,
like rain of?
you're thinking
What am I
of
thinking of?
the
300?
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or like the
Oh,
one or one.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I
Yeah.
love that movie. That
Yeah.
could be what I'm thinking of.
He just like stares at it, and that was the end of
Yeah.
the movie. All right, so how much damage was it? So I can take it off the top.
1072.
Damn. You guys are strong.
Oh wait, you know what? They're all next to each other, so I get a sneak attack. So let's add 1d6. Oh, that's a 6. Add 6.
Okay.
Well, I didn't take my rogue level for nothing. Get that 6
Jake,
damage
you're
in
up.
there.
Is there a list of animals that I can
Yes.
change, or is it anything,
Any beast, I believe.
but not a monster?
No.
Let's see. Where's your wild shape feat? Wild
It's a
shape.
beast up until like CR, and depending on your level, I think maybe 8 now. No.
Yeah,
Like
you're
a
8.
Is there like something in D&D Beyond I can look at?
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
features and traits, you should be able to click on your wild shape and let me pull you up.
It says here you can example giant eagle. Let's see, max CR.
It doesn't really have a list. It just has examples.
Here. List of
beasts.
All right. Well, there's the monsters rule. If you go to game rules, what is it? Game rules and monsters. You can filter by beasts of whatever the CR level is.
your CR 8, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Sprock.
Wild shape. Just say it here.
See, max CR. He's the
CR1.
CR1.
So you can, go to the search the monsters only for beasts. So at the top of D&D
Challenge
Beyond,
range is 1.
the what?
A challenge range is 0 to 1.
Yeah, 0 to 1.
So you can change into,
And click the little beasts token at the top. Yeah.
but doesn't he a challenge rating of a 2? This is not right. He can.
Well, a moon druid can do higher ones,
Oh.
but any druid only can do.
You can be a giant octopus, a giant toad, a giant vulture, a
But there's
giant
no-
hyena,
No dragons.
a dire wolf,
No.
and a bird. You can summon it. You have that summoning ability though.
You can be a dinosaur or a dire wolf.
A dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
That's a giant toad, Chris.
I like the Dionysus.
Yeah,
Yep.
the larger cousin of a velociraptor.
That's hilarious.
Wait, which one?
The Dionysius.
Is that it's which one? The legacy or the dinosaur one?
There. I got a velociraptor for you.
There we go.
So all of a sudden, this centaur turns into a velociraptor.
With Aranis and this guy riding him. Hold on.
Aranis is right. Yeah, Aranis is riding the velociraptor,
All right.
and so is Hamlet.
Wait, did you need me to do something?
No.
No, you're just riding on the back of a velociraptor now.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
That's funny. What would you like to do? Attack? Or just...
Yeah. I'm gonna blow through these edge of the guys here with Aranis on my back.
Okay.
And with the moves at least 20 feet straight toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, the target must succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, then I can make a bite attack against it as a bonus action.
Okay. So you're gonna attack the mob, and we're just gonna treat the mob as one monster. That's what we were doing. So you attack it with your what? Let's see.
It's counts. So first it has to have a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. It's a 10. He fails.
All right, and then I get to make an attack hit.
Well, you should be able to make your claw and your bite.
Yeah, my bite. It's +4 to hit. So, does a 9 hit?
It does hit.
Great.
What's the damage?
I'm rolling.
Oh yeah. Okay. Roll that.
The 8 piercing damage.
And you do get 2 claw attacks too.
Or a multi-attack, right?
Yeah, for your whole multi-attack.
Right.
And they're all at advantage because he's prone.
Right. So for the next attack, so that was 8 damage.
Got it.
And then the next attack is 23. That hits.
That definitely hits.
And that attack is going to be 6 damage, piercing. And then the next one is an 8. Does an 8 hit? No, advantage 20.
That
20.
hits. But yes, that also hit. They're zombies.
That's going to be 8.
Describe your kill. You killed one of them. Good for you.
Oh, well, we while riding through my back, just basically ran over one of them, and I just bit and clawed it to death. And I don't know what Aranis is doing on my back now, slashing something while I blow through.
Yeah, he's on your back, and he's probably gonna do a sneak attack of some kind. Aaron, you're up. You're muted.
Sorry, where? Yeah, hold on.
God, Tyrannosaurus is back, and I just ran into the crowd of zombies and killed one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't still have the person, right? That dude that I was like threatening subtly.
Yeah, he's still in front of you.
That's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I got it here. Tabletop crashed again. Yeah, something's going on with tabletop. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not in tabletop.
That's
but
okay.
Are we in melee range of?
Yeah, you're on top of a velociraptor who's in the middle of a zombie horde.
All right.
If that sounds weird.
I'm attacking. Zombies to the left of me. I'm attacking. With my true blade. Nat 20.
Wow.
Send him to hell.
That's so funny. So yeah, 25 to hit.
That hits.
That's 17 damage. And because he's close to Jake or Sprock, get the sneak attack. So 14, so 31.
31 damage. You kill another 2. So you can describe that if you'd like.
He jumps in, he swipes. I just take the sword, take the 2 out neck closest to me, take the brains out. Sit, aim for the head.
Lolo's gonna say, "March towards the door." As he runs over behind the Velociraptor, he is going to.
Sorry, I'm almost done.
He's gonna take his Defender Greatsword out, and he is going to attack. I believe that he gets multiple attacks, though. He is a very high barbarian. Yeah, two attacks per round, and he has a bonus action if he's raging, which he's not quite yet. Actually, you know what? He's going to rage, but that would be his bonus action. He'll just attack. He's going to attack once. With a 19, a 33. His next attack will be a 21. Those both hit. He's bashing him with this
33.
Yeah, with this Defender Greatsword. Both hit, and he's gonna do 17 slashing damage and another 17 slashing damage. And so 34, and you see corpses of pieces of this thing flying away, and he's yelling, to the gates, inside. It is who's Z? Oh, Zombie Horde's turn. Finally, my God. The Zombie Horde, I would say that you had 75. There were 96 times. There were 96 minus 75. So let's just say there's 20 over here. They're all going to move towards the center. at max movement, but that'll be their movement. So that's their move. The other, I guess this will be 30, whatever. 30 will move in on low, and Sprock, but because of space, we'll say that 10 attacks to the Raptor, and actually it'll be less than that. Let's do 6 and 10, or 6. Let's do 8 and 8. 8 attacks to each. The zombie horde is going to attack you 8 times. They only get 1 attack each, so 8 d20s coming up for the Let's do the Raptor first. Roll 8 d20. Does Jake, you're a Raptor. I don't know what the Raptor's
13.
is the armor class is 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 plus 3, okay. 5, so 20 hits, 16 hits, 19 hits. 10 is a tie, that does not hit. 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit you. And that's going to deal you 1d6 plus 1 times 5. So that's going to be 15 damage to the Raptor of bludgeoning.
Right.
And then we'll do low. And we'll roll that again. And Lolo's insane though. His armor class is 23. So only 1 hits him. And it does 2 bludgeoning damage. Lolo just like got destroyed by but his armor and his sheer will only takes 1. Let me put a big L with -1 there. Hamlet is off. Hamlet dismounts the Raptor, and he's sort of walking away. And as he does, he says, "Oh my God!" And just at that point in time, another horde of zombies, which is made up of all the zombies that you guys let loose. 13 plus 5 plus 10 plus
geez.
7 plus 14 plus 14 plus
Well,
18
some died.
plus 10 plus 3. We're going to get to that. Plus 6 plus 10 plus 9.
Yeah, there were some grenades.
129. We'll call it 120 even. 120 zombies are running full speed. Think. What's that zombie movie with?
What, the War Z?
Yeah, World War Z.
World War
120 of them are coming. That's another 120 times another similar amount are coming, and you see that the light is changing colors as the zombies start to approach. Zombie Horde 2 is going to go at 18. So that fits perfect in between Matt and Jake. Stag, you're up.
So Stag is going to turn to Ignis and say, "Come with me, Ignis, sweet baby, run quick, see what do we have here now?" And I'll start cruising off, giving you a bardic inspiration.
Okay, we're still on the thing now, right?
Yeah, we're still in there. We're cruising through the gap, and sort of telling everyone, let's make it to the door as quick as we can. And I'll firebolt some of these zombies as they fly off. It's a 16 plus 8, 24. I assume that hits.
Yeah.
10s. 10. Ooh, 5 plus 7. 12 fire damage across these guys.
The new guys or the guys in front of you?
The guys in front of the door.
How many?
Gonna be-
How much damage?
12 fire damage.
Okay, another one dies.
And
Whatever.
I
guess
assume
closest
Baby
one.
and Booter are coming with us.
Yeah. Closest one to Booter's sort of protecting the the travelers that you have, or trying to at least. I'll say that Booter attacks and probably kills one or two of these guys with his. He takes out his gun. Booter does. He starts shooting from his Robocop pistol. Every turn, I'll just do one or two of those damages. That'll be about 20. So another 3 die between Stag and Booterbot.
And that's me.
So that's another 40.
On that pendulum that's swinging down, the clock is gonna try and smack one of them with it. It's for a 23, and it's a D10. It's a D8. For 8 bludgeoning damage.
As a reaction?
No, it's as its movement.
No,
it has its turn.
Doesn't the zombie get a reaction? No.
Well, no, it's the
It's
little
not gonna know. It's
arm
stupid,
that's swinging
though.
down. It's gonna
Yeah.
like a whip, spike it,
Okay.
or knock it with it.
What does it roll?
It rolls a 23 for
Wow.
8 bludgeoning damage.
So this thing, the
I'll dip low enough to
pendulum
clip it.
knocks one of these guys' head right in the head sort of caves in around the pendulum, not decapitating it, just making the zombie just not moving anymore. Matt, you're up.
Ding dong as we fly and knock one of these zombies' heads in.
That was a
I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
A poor try to get a cool point, Matt. But go ahead.
A ring ding ding dong.
Yeah.
A ring a ding 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 dong.
All right, cool point.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna pick the center spot, 60-foot radius.
Of the other horde?
Yes, of the new horde.
Okay.
So you gotta make a 15 saving throw.
How many?
15.
I'll do another.
Oh, I don't know how many are in the circle. I don't know. It looks like.
But what's the size of the? That's fine. I'll just do another 75.
It's 60 feet. Yeah.
I'll do another 75. What was the total that I had to get?
You have to roll a dex save 15.
All right, so minus 825.
That is a ridiculous spell.
It's the only 3rd level spell I have. Everything else is just
60-foot cone. That's
yeah.
It's perfect.
It doesn't actually come up that much because we don't usually fight hordes, but in this
50. You said
case,
15.
60. Yeah. Oh no, dex save 15. Yeah.
$26 make it. 26 make it.
Out of 75.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
49. We'll just round it to 49 or to 49 fail, 26 succeed.
Okay. So the ones that fail, how many did you say that was?
49.
Yeah.
They take 20, so that's 980 damage, and then the other 26 take 10, so that's 260 plus 980 is what? 1240. So 1240 total damage. Wait. And they're
Plus
within
sneak
5
attack.
feet of each other. Let me add the
Within
sneak
low,
attack.
low.
That's a 1. So that's 1,241 damage.
So essentially half of these guys are
You're
killed.
doing the ones behind us or the ones in front of us?
That doesn't matter. The ones behind. Okay. That was Zombie
And
Horde
this time
2.
I use a coin, and it looks really cool.
Zombie Horde 2.
I don't waste an arrow.
Zombie Horde 2 is going to run up on... Aranis is actually in near the... I believe Aranis was on the Raptor, right?
Stag will give you a wink.
It was Aranis on the...
I think I'm still on the Raptor, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they're going to all come towards... Booter, how far can these guys run? 20 feet. So let's put them back. All right, so... How much was it? How much was it? 1 to 5? 2, 4. So they're just going to sprint at you, but that'll be their. So you have a wall of zombies up on you, Matt and Booter. And it's Jake's turn.
Well, I'm floating.
Yeah, okay. So they're underneath you.
I want to just run through these guys towards the door.
You can run. Give me a dex.
Oh,
Let's
this
see.
is baby. Baby's up underneath us and
Yeah,
running through the hole in the horde that Ignis has created.
correct.
Okay.
We'd all be up here.
Only got a 7.
Yeah, that's fine. You run through, you trip a little bit, and you get bitten by one of the guys. You're going to take 4 piercing damage by one of the zombies.
But I'm through and I'm
Yeah.
up the door.
The door is sealed shut. You notice. Your passive perception as a velociraptor is what? Actually, you'd have to figure that out. To the door! You hear the Lolo yells. You don't see any. Give me a perception check as a velociraptor. That's interesting. That should be high, no?
Passive perception is 13.
Yeah, so that's pretty.
Regular perception is +3. I got a 22.
So the front of this gate to the House of Ball is has a big seal on it, crest, and it's a skull with what looks like to be, and you can make it out because of your high intelligence. You can see that there are droplets of blood that circle the skull, and this gate is thick. It's steel. You don't get the sense that, well, there could be magic, but you didn't test for that. But it's solid and it's not moving. Looks like it's shut.
Okay.
I don't know how a velociraptor talks, but oh yeah, and Lolo is sort of talking with his fingers because he speaks a language that no one can understand. You guys have to remind me about that as I play him because I don't know. Sometimes I get distracted. But Aaron, is that all you're doing, Jake? That's your turn to go up,
Yeah,
power through.
power through. I'm at the
You
door.
killed one of the zombies on your way, but you took a little bit of damage. Aaron, you're still on the back of I'm assuming of Jake, unless Aaron, why don't you give me a sleight of hand? Oh, and Chris, it's been an hour.
It's been an hour. I'll have to.
Nat
that's my next
20,
turn.
25.
All right, you held on. You held on to the raptor. You did not fall off, and because of your nat 20, because of Jake slipped, you did not get bitten.
Cool.
And your nat 20, your hour of Dex negative is over.
Nice.
Those damn toads. It's your turn.
Oh, somebody's awake and locking shit up. Wait, what did you say?
You're on Jake. You're on the raptor's back next to the gate that is solid shut, but there are a lot of zombies and your friends. You're now separated from the pack.
I am separated from the pack?
Well, you guys have separated now. You're Lolo, Sprock, and Ignis are sort of hovering up above the group. You and I guess Booterbot would be sort of in the middle near Lolo.
Booterbot would be with. Oh yeah, I'd be pushing up there. Yeah. Baby would has been running through a gap up to the door. Or flying. Oh,
It's
Baby can fly. Should be up with us.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I'm chilling with the raptor, so I'm just gonna attack the closest
Actually, no,
zombie.
that flies over.
Okay. Zombie Horde 1.
Boom, True Blade, swung him. 18.
That hits.
18 hits. 10 damage, and they're too close. Sneak attack. 30 damage total.
Two of these guys. What was that with what?
My True Blade. Sword.
Yeah, two. So you hack two of them and they fall.
Boom. More headshots for zombies.
Yeah. Low. Lolo is going to yell in a language that you guys can't understand, and he's going to yell. He's going to say, "The best activities for your health are pumping and humping." But you don't know what that means. It's the language he's speaking. Is forgotten. Sounds a little bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but in this universe you don't know. And he's going to attack with his. Let's do his Morning Star. He's going to get 2 attacks. The first attack is a 31. And the second attack with a 5 is a 17. Both those hit. The Morning Star has 5 charges. The weapon and blah, blah, blah. You can gain a bonus attack and do damage of that type. So he's going to use one of the charges, and he's going to do the damage. So let's do that first. That's 7 and so 21. One of these guys just bashes into smithereens. I got to keep track of that. And he's going to then use his charge. And you can use a bonus action to expend 1 charm, and they have to do a save. DC. So he's going to do. Oh wow. We'll keep that. Compulsory. What the hell is that? Okay, he's going to power through and push towards the door. And he's going to yell, and your boy, Aaron, your boy, what the fuck is his name?
Who is he?
Actually, Hamlet. No, Z2 is going to go. Z2 is going to run, and they're going to join they're going to form into one big wave, making one massive wave of zombies. Give me a perception check. Floaters. Who's in the air?
Who's in the what?
Who's in the air right now?
Floating. Not me.
Ignis, you're in the air. All right, Stag. Yeah, Ignis, give me a perception.
Both in the air.
Give me a perception check.
12.
You can see that more zombies are coming. There's another herd.
Shit, no shit.
Another herd.
More
coming,
zombies?
Another herd coming towards you. Hamlet is gonna start to make his way towards the gate, and he's gonna roll an 8. This guy trips and stumbles. I think Hamlet is dead, guys. I don't think Hamlet's gonna survive this one.
Out that brief spot.
Yeah, poor Hamlet. So at least Aaron can't attack Hamlet when he turns into zombie. Zombie 2 just became zombie 1. They're going to attack. They can't reach you, so they're going to attack Lolo and Aranis. I'm going to do another roll of D2 D8s for each one. For Lolo, 23, I think it was his. 23 is his armor class. 2 hit. 1d6 plus 1, so it's 7. 7, well, 14 damage to Lolo. He's not happy about that. And Aaron, you get, what's your armor class? Here. There's 15. Let's try to do this quick.
15.
So you have, that hits 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit. So 66. So that's 7. Oh, shit. I take out the math here. My math is dying. So that's 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 7 plus 4. You get bit. You get 26 damage, and that is going to be bludgeoning damage from the zombies.
20?
Yeah, 26.
26. Got you.
And that was the attacks for the zombies. Actually, they should attack the baby too, but fuck it. Unless, okay, is the baby hovering? No.
No, baby is under the clock.
Okay, Stag, you're up.
Stag will start feeling the grandfather clock about to stall, like it's starting to putter a little bit, and I'll slap the side of it a couple times, and the tune starts picking back up in the radio that I've got going, and use a 3rd level spell to re-engage the flight or the animated item, and bonus action. What was it? Do something with bonus action. Where the hell did it go? I'll tell the clock to fly towards the gate and above the raptor.
Okay.
Tell Booter
Yeah,
follow along.
Booter was tied to it, sort of. And as
grapple hook.
Booter's going to shoot two of these guys in the face with his pistol. Matt, you're give me a Arcana check, Chris.
Chris or me?
Chris or Stag.
+3. That is, what the hell is that number? Oh, that's not great. That's a 7.
You see the same thing. Skull, black dots hanging around the skull. You didn't touch the door, but it seems like it's a solid piece. Matt, you're up.
Well, I'm just on the clock, so I guess I'll just how close are we to the door?
You guys are like right there, 5 feet away.
Right there?
Yeah.
Is everyone right there? Like we have our whole
Yeah,
crew?
Lolo's a little bit away, but he's fucking bestial, so I wouldn't.
Okay, so we don't really need to worry about Lolo, it seems like. I am going to. Is this like line of zombies basically our line?
Huh?
Never mind. I'm just gonna do it anyway.
They all became one unit.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna cast darkness, like as a like line in front of us.
Wow.
Do you understand what I mean? Like
Yeah,
as like a
so
wall of darkness, like because
Okay.
you're saying sorry, I'm not in the thing, so it's a little hard for me to gauge
Yeah,
the
yeah.
distance,
So you're
but-
trying to separate like Lolo to the door in darkness. No, in from Lolo out to the zombies in darkness.
No, from our line basically.
Okay.
Like it seems like we're all close to the door. Whoever the deepest person is, I'm gonna start the darkness like 1 foot behind them and
Okay.
draw a 15-foot wall
Okay.
so that we can all go safely into the house, church,
You're gonna try to cut off all the zombies from seeing you guys go in.
or at least distract them long enough so
Yeah,
we can go close
okay.
the doors. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that? No.
No, I
You
just
just create.
cast it.
Okay, so you create a 15-foot. That's a little more than 15 feet.
Yeah, like if I'm
Okay.
here, oh, I keep trying to click.
That's okay.
Like if I'm where,
Like that.
yeah, but at the front of the zombie
Oh,
line.
so like this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
guys, I'm sorry, I gotta dip.
Correct.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, go.
I'll catch y'all later. My bad.
Go. You see, yeah, you got it exactly. So like we're all on the other side, other than low of the darkness, and we need to go in. And I've
Okay.
created a
Yeah.
temporary distorting barrier.
Okay. Okay. So they will have. Yeah. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna prep Hail of Thorns.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast. I use darkness, so that's my action, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns. But I'm not gonna make the attack yet. I'm
Okay.
just like prepping.
Preparing.
Yeah.
Zombie Horde 2. The Zombie Horde just went. Jake, what are you doing?
We don't have a way to open this door.
Yeah, but no one's tried to do anything yet.
We've just got there.
You said there was like a seal in the door.
There's a seal on the door. It's a symbol. There's a skull, and the skull is surrounded by little droplets of blood.
Well, what color is the skull?
The
like-
whole entire house of Baal, the whole church or temple or whatever, is this like ashy colored brick. Think like one of those old Italian churches in medieval, but it's just very dark looking, sinister.
Does Lolo know how to open it?
He might.
Well, let's ask him.
He's in the zombie horde.
Behind the darkness.
Damn it.
Give me a Arcana check, Jake, as you study this door.
26.
Something about the blood droplets and the flowing blood spewing out of the statue sculptures on the side that you guys saw coming up to this this door, this chapel, makes you think that blood is probably somewhat important. Whose blood? I don't know, but definitely some blood.
God damn it! Where's that other guy who was riding on me? Did he run away and die?
He died.
Would have been a
Hamlet. Hamlet jumped down and did not make it.
All right, who's gonna donate some blood?
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, did I hear
yeah.
Aranis? Did I hear
you're
Aranis
after.
volunteer?
I heard that Aranis volunteered. He is still
I
riding.
heard Aranis
Just
volunteer.
grab one of these zombies.
Yeah, true. They got blood in them.
Reach one into the darkness. Grab a random one and
You reach into the darkness. Fine.
That's
Fine.
nice.
Use some brain powers.
Can I open my face and try and grapple one through the thing?
There's some zombies you can see, but
All right, so
There-
I'm gonna go for
there's-
one of the zombies.
there's
and
body parts all over the floor. I mean, you don't
Okay,
have
then
to.
I'm just gonna pick up a random body part. And I'm gonna try wiping some blood on the insignia.
The body part that you have is from a deceased being. It does not. Nothing happens.
All right, I turn to the group and say, I think we
Man.
need some blood.
I'll take my +2 dagger and do a little slit in my hand and squeeze it out from above.
Oh wow! Right there, onto the wall.
That blood is from your hand. It does not. Nothing happens.
Great. I think we need low.
If you are on the other side of darkness and you run through it, but you know what's on the other side, you can just run through it, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get trapped in this thing.
No.
No, there's nothing.
It's
only to confuse dumb people.
This is Lolo
should know exactly what
is going to run full. He's going to go with his rage. He is, you thought Drake was something. This guy is massive, and he's going to run straight. And if he runs straight from this angle, he runs right into Aranis. Aranis is going to try to dodge out of the way, but Lolo is too fast. Aranis rolled an 11 on his save, which is 0 athletics, which is what I would have him roll for trying to jump out of the way, versus Lolo's speed. Lolo accidentally runs into Aranis, picks him up, and bashes him against the. He's just because he's blind. He doesn't know how far out he is from the door. He actually ends up smashing Aranis into the door of Ball, and a little bit of blood comes out of Aranis's body from the from the smash, and the blood from a unsuspecting victim opens and unlocks the door, and you hear Ball say something in another language that sounds like, "Come on, get in there! Come on, follow me right here!" And he's sort of saying, "Come, we got in. Let's do it. Get the baby. Get the big baby and the rabbit guy." And he sort of ushers you in. He's still pushing and carrying Aranis with him. Aaron's going to take, because it's Ball, 2d8 bludgeoning damage, which comes to the amount of 13. And inside this church, I'll just give you a little preview, is the Temple of Ball. You look down, you see, and Lolo slams the doors shut. You guys are going to have a hard time communicating to him because he understands you, but you can't understand him. But maybe Booterbot could help with that. And you look around the room, it is cold. It is very cold. It is very dry, and it feels very, very eerie. And once you get inside, you hear a voice that says, "Welcome to the House of Murder," which is, and you look around the room, you see, who would know what the god of Ball is? I guess everyone would, sort of, right? And this, you would have heard people talking about Ball as the god of murder in the streets and so on and so forth.
Well, you heard about him in that under the graveyard.
Ooh, going all the way back, going back
Aranis
2 years.
and Sprock would know it.
Yeah, Sprock and Aranis would know that. Remember the Ball. Sprock, give me a perception check. Give me a history check.
History check.
Mm-hmm.
7.
I will give you a feat if you tell me who Ball is in this story. I will give you. You remember that it has to do with Doomhand. So Ball, you remember, and discussing with Aranis, you remember that Ball is one of the gods that Doomhand is trying to destroy his worshippers.
Okay.
That's where we're going to end tonight. So you guys are in the House of Ball, looking for an item of some kind.